if we play this season and say we end up somewhere around the vicinity of 500, so 6-5 in the regular season, and if the losses are close, well-fought battles, are we giving Manny a COVID weirdness size benefit of the doubt? No, I'm not, because you cannot both sit here and say that there are reasons why Miami should be at a minimum competitive in this upcoming game against Clemson, and then also say 5 losses in the regular season is okay. I mean, 5 losses in the regular season is never okay. But even if we're talking 7-4 in these 11 games, 7-4 becomes a tough number for me. But I mean, absent serious extenuating circumstances, my answer is no.
So you're not going to give Manny a pass, but he doesn't lose his job under those circumstances, does he? Not with this recruiting haul.
And see, but that's the thing. You got this recruiting class and everything, and so you probably kick that down the road for one more year. But then again, you're banking on 2021, and you're opening against Alabama in Georgia. I mean, again, if that season is to be played as scheduled, with who at quarterback? N'Kosi Perry is a fifth-year senior. Tate Martell is a fifth-year senior. Tyler Van Dyke is a redshirt freshman. You got De'Aaron King and you got him for 1 year. But so if you drop the ball and miss this window now, and okay, we're going to keep Manny because we have this recruiting class. The majority of the class stays intact. Look, I already chose Miami. I'm coming to Miami. We're going to try to rebuild Miami. And then what's the threshold in 2021? You cannot keep pushing the ball or the buck down the road. You cannot just keep delaying things. You got to win, and you got to win now, bro.
Cheryl asked about Miami defensive rankings. So off the top of my head, I might be off by 1 or 2. I think I can take this, and Cam, obviously being the expert, can complement what I have to say because I just looked up this stat the other day. So 13th in total defense in 2019, top 25 in scoring defense, and a key statistic is yards per play. Miami defense number 7 in the country in yards per play given up, which a lot of people go to currently as 12th in total defense.
Yards per play.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so 4.74 yards, 13th overall in total defense. 12th in yards per play, somewhere in that 20 to 30 range, probably in SP plus adjusted defense and things like that when you adjust for tempo. So top third. We did slip a little bit last year, had some of those things, but this is still a defense that's very, very good. They're going to be very, very good. They're going to get after you, obviously. Up front, there's talent everywhere. We have some talented defensive tackles that need to step up. We have one of the best, if not the best, defensive end group in America. Athleticism and experience at linebacker. You got fifth-year senior Zach McLeod coming back off a red shirt. You got Sam Brooks and Avery Huff, who's a freak at linebacker. They're very athletic. Gilbert Frierson at striker. You got some of the best safeties in America, Bubba Bolden, Gervin Hall, Armari Carter, Avante Williams in as a true freshman is an amazing recruit. Cornerback, you have some blue chip guys, but they need to step up, obviously. Isaiah Dunson, Christian Williams, Al Blaze Jr., DJ Ivy, Corey Couch. So all of those things. Luke Walker, when did I bring up the 90s? In passing, in the support of one of the things. Have you been listening to what I've been saying today? Seriously, have you been, or do you have me on in the background and are kind of watching Law and Order or HGTV or something and peeking in every once in a while? Because I brought it up as a supporting statement, not as the focus of today's conversation. But if we're talking about bringing up the 90s, would you not want to bring up the 90s when Mac Brown was there first and you guys got up to number 2 in the country? Is that not a thing that you would want to do? I mean, because obviously I think that would be more of a beneficial conversation than last year. Even though you did beat us, you still went 7-6, right? So like the 90s would be a great time to bring up that team from before, right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Hey, it is what it is.